guys, it's Gamer Ahmer here. So today I want to go ahead and give a little update on a video that I posted at the end of March this past year. So as you see in front of me, we have this vintage Nintendo neon sign. Now this sign is not one of those reproductions that you may see posted all over the internet. This one is actually licensed by Nintendo and was featured in some catalogs, and this Nintendo neon sign is awesome. So some of you guys may have actually seen this sign posted in one of my previous videos. Today I'm going to tell you about that story and show off this neon sign, so let's check it out. Some of you guys who have seen that previous video of me actually unboxing this sign, you'll notice that the unboxing did not go very well at all. I was actually very upset. I did cry a little bit. So this is a happy video. Finally, after 9 long months of waiting, I got this Nintendo neon sign repaired. Here is the broken piece. So when I opened up that unboxing video that some of you guys may have already seen, you noticed that I got a little quiet. I was definitely upset because I noticed that this piece right here, it was supposed to be like this. It actually broke and there was pieces of this Nintendo neon sign all over the box. So I had to find a place that was local, since obviously shipping this Nintendo neon sign was a nightmare. So I found this pretty awesome place. It's in Baltimore. It is called Giovanni Signs. I'm going to drop that link below. They did some amazing work. I'm very happy with my neon sign. It's fully functional and they measured this out to an exact fit, and you'll see why this has to be exact. So this piece right here was actually broken, but the middle piece right here, this Nintendo wording, was actually fully functional and intact during shipping. It's just this little piece right here. Now if you guys aren't familiar with neon signs, they actually heat up a long piece of glass, so a long tube. They actually have to bend this, and once it's created, if a little piece chips, cracks, or anything, the gas actually leaks out and the neon sign no longer works. You can't just put a little piece of glass on here and just call it a day, because the actual gas and everything in here is gone and the neon sign will no longer light up. So we had to scrap this original piece, but I kept it because it's a reminder of this Nintendo neon sign. And the interesting part is that this piece right here was actually painted. So we scraped away a little bit right here. It's actually a clear tube that they used and they painted it. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with that process, they actually steered away from this paint because, as you can tell on a little bit of a close-up on this Nintendo part, the paint chips, and it's just an inexpensive way to make the bulb turn a different color. So I wasn't able to actually get this new piece painted because I liked having it clear. That way it can accent the Nintendo part right there. Eventually, if I decide that I don't like it, I'm sure I can find a place that would paint the top part red and paint the bottom half black, but I kind of like it. And the main important part of this neon sign is to have a fully functional Nintendo neon that lights up when you plug it in. So I went with this clear tube, and it actually has red on the inside when it lights up, and it matches exact to this Nintendo part right here. So that was the main important part. So if you guys are wondering how much I spent, well, to go ahead and take this brand new piece of tube, get it all hooked up, measure it out. He even used some metal wire right here to clamp it in, and these little plastic clamps that were original on here. so that way I don't have to worry about it popping out, falling to the ground, shattering, anything like that. He went ahead and hooked up all of these different pieces right here. He tested it out, made sure that it was cleaned up, and he did such a great job. He went ahead and tested everything, made sure it worked perfectly. He even gave me a tour of his place and explained how neon signs actually work. So I spent a little bit over $200 to go ahead and fix this sign. Now, I originally spent $500 on this sign itself, and that was including shipping, which, as we saw, was very detrimental to this sign. But overall, I'm very excited that I have this Nintendo neon sign, and this is going to stay in my collection, so I'm really excited with how this sign looks. So once again, I'll get some close-up shots of this Nintendo neon sign. I'll go ahead and plug it in, show it off, and show you guys where I'm going to go ahead and put it in my game room. I've had this spot open for a Nintendo neon sign just like this for a couple years now. So this has had a long wait, and I'm really excited to add it to my collection. So this right here, if we just go ahead and recap, on the back here it says Nintendo. It has a sticker on here, and it even says display item number NES M37XB, display type neon racetrack sign, and it even has a little bit of information. It says for troubleshooting and technical assistance with this display, please call our display technical support services hotline, and then it lists a few numbers and the days of the week. On the back here, it's even verified. It has Nintendo of America, Nintendo coded neon logo sign, and it has the part number again. And on here it says November 27th, 2000. So this sign is just over 18 years old. I'm really excited to add it to my collection. I'm glad that I could go ahead and restore this, make it fully functional, and give it a forever home in my collection. So the exciting part, let's go ahead, pull the string, and test this baby out. So as you can see, probably looks a little bit weird, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in, get a closer look. This neon sign is so bright, it's so clean, it's so beautiful. It really looks great, especially in person. I'm really excited to add this one to my collection. And just the colors alone, this red really pops. It stands out. This says Nintendo, and this is such a great piece right here. I'm really excited that it's fully functional. It looks good, and it's put together very well. It's tested out, and I'm hoping that this will actually work for a very long time so that I don't have to replace anything else. So picking up this Nintendo neon sign, fully functional, fully working, in beautiful condition, and bringing it on home to my collection is such a great way to end the year off right. So earlier this year, I was so distraught over this Nintendo neon sign. I didn't think that there would be a chance to go ahead and get it repaired. I'm so glad that I was able to find some place that was local, and I didn't have to spend an arm and a leg on top of what I already paid for this Nintendo neon sign to ship it. So now I can give this 18-year-old sign a beautiful home, display it in my collection, and give it just that forever home that it deserves. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos, and stay tuned for more.